Hi everyone, Master Liciaga here, Dinoto Karate Center, and as you can hear, we've got classes going on right now in the office, and I had a thought. I was just finished chatting with parents right now and just asking them what's their number one thing they want to improve for their kids, and they were talking about focus and self-control and also patience. And I was thinking about the stages of parenting. I remember when I first learned that I was going to become a parent. Very exciting. Many of you guys probably did this. You did all kinds of research on what it is to be a parent and how to be a great parent. I did the same thing. I actually went, my wife and I went to a class about parenting, and they spoke about stages or phases of parenting. And I thought this was, pardon me, I thought this was extremely fascinating. And so there were 4 stages, and I want to talk about them. And you probably have heard maybe of this before, and maybe you heard it maybe a different way, but the first one is being a commander, being someone who's basically telling your child what to do, when to do it, how to eat, what to eat, when to go to bed. You're commanding, you're directing them, you're the commander, and the child just does it. Okay, then there's the next level. Of course, this happens when they're very young. Then they get to the next age, and of course the next stage of parenting is being a coach. You're teaching them and you're encouraging them. No longer are you really commanding them, dictating to them. You're actually coaching them, telling them, you got to do this, you should do this, and this is how you do it, and encouraging them. And then of course they get a little bit older. They get to that age where you're no longer dictating to them, commanding them. You're not really coaching them, but you're like actually a counselor, where you encourage them to grow from dependence to independence, where they can think for themselves and they can make their own decisions, and they now understand right from wrong, and they're going to make the decisions, and you're basically counseling them through that. And then the next stage, which is where I believe I am now, actually I'm on the counseling stage for my son, who's 15 years old. I'm counseling him, and I did a counseling session with him today. He's making some decisions that I believe he can improve on. So we spoke about that and talked about the reasoning, what's the reasoning behind it, and it helped him think through it. So I was basically counseling him. My daughter I'm not counseling her anymore. I'm actually a consultant or a confidant. She likes calling it a confidant. She's 18, going to be 19, and she's basically thinking for herself. She's striving to be independent, and I'm there just being a confidant. She has something to talk about, and I'm just going to be patient, be available to her, but patiently be available. So what I'm calling patient availability, and not being proactive in my involvement. So I'm involved in her life, but I'm not really being proactive in a sense where I'm not trying to tell her what to do. I'm there just making myself available to her. Okay, and so now if we try to stay, let's say being a commander, we try to stay in those stages, commanding stage, the coaching stage, or the counseling stage, and we try to force ourselves to be there, we really do not help our children to be dependent on themselves and go out into the world and have the confidence to make decisions on their own. We actually invite them to resist us and to push against us if we try to dictate to them what we want them to do, or be a coach when they don't want us to coach them, or to counsel them when they don't ask for counseling. We're there for them and being patiently available to them. If we try to force the other things, we're really inviting them to resist us, and maybe even perhaps resent us. And so anyway, I'm curious about your thought, and here's the question is, what stage of parenting are you guys in? I'm curious. Other than that, guys, you have a great day. We've got June right upon us, and if you want any help with focus, with helping your children be patient and confident, let us know. We'd love to help out. If you're not a student, we'd love for you to be a student. Go to DinotoKarate.com or give us a call at 856-235-0414. Guys, have a great day. Take care.